Alright, what's up guys? Real Fishing TV here. We're going to be making a video of some of the most effective baits you should use during winter time. And one of those most effective baits is the Twister Tail Grub. I got here the Big Bite Baits, Twister Tail Grub, Watermelon Flake. Some other really effective colors are Chartreuse or Green Pumpkin Seed, and Watermelon colors are also very good. And the way to rig these is on a 3/16 ounce jig, a round jig like this. These are perfect jigs to use when you're jigging these. What you want to do is either go on a boat, not on a boat, but mostly on a boat, and throw these in some deep areas of the river. These are also very effective for lakes too, but this is mostly for rivers, and we're going to be back on how to jig them.
Okay guys, we're back. Now we're going to show you how to rig them. First I will show you a double tail grub. One second. Okay, double tail grub. And we'll be putting this on a regular jig head. As my partner said, a 3/16 ounce if you're on a lake. But since we do fish in the river, and especially in the winter now, you should use a 1/2 ounce if you're in the river. The water is high. There's a really big current. Okay, so anyway, what you want to do is take your jig head, okay, and get your bait. Actually, let me get the single tail. Okay, get your bait. You take it, and you want the hook. First, you want to measure. You want to measure the bait on your hook on your jig. See where it goes, where you should take it out, and put your finger on it. And while you're doing this, make sure your tail is facing down or up. We usually prefer up. We find that it makes a better action in the tail. Tail spins more. You could go either way. I will be doing up right now. So anyway, you measure it. You put your finger. It was right here. You feed your hook right through the middle of the bait. I don't know if you guys can see that. Put your hook right in the middle. Make sure you feed it nice and center. Feed it all the way to your finger. There we go. Okay. You reach your finger, pull the hook through, slide it all the way up, and you got a perfectly rigged jig head. So now I'll be showing you another way to do it, which is with a football jig. Also very effective for the winter. This has a weed skirt right here. Okay. This is a PB&J football jig head. So what you want to do is tip your jig head over, so all the little hairs, are facing down, they're hanging down. Now take your bait. Once again, measure it to where the hook is, and put your finger on it. I should take that out right there. So you take your hook. Once again, feed it through. You might want to move the weed guard with your finger because it is very annoying, especially when you're trying to rig your grub. Okay, anyway, so you put your hook right in the center. Feed it through all the way to where your finger was. There we go. Okay, so we reach our finger. One second, let me make sure you guys see that. Highly doubt you can see it. But anyway, you pull your hook through where your finger was, pull it out, feed it up, put it on the bait holder on top of the hook, all the way to the top, and there you go. You got a perfectly rigged football jig. This double tail, this is going to work great. And like my partner said, you're mostly going to be on boats. Find some deep water, vegetation on the bottom, or a brush pile on top. That's where the bass are going to be. You want to jig these really slow. Bass I said baits, my bad. Bass in the winter, they like small compact baits that they're easy to get. They'll provide them a big meal. This does just that. You can use worms, but if you do use a worm, I would recommend you use a small worm. And just jig them real slow. And thanks for watching, guys. Remember, stay tuned. We'll be making more videos. Comment, rate, and subscribe.